the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they've been a different team than the one we saw last season, and not for the better. They're currently 7th in the conference, quite a dip from where they were a year ago. Last season, a rough one for the #1 draft pick Ben Simmons. Had his rookie debut delayed due to injury. Now in his second year in the league, what are we going to see from Ben Simmons, Kenny?
Well, obviously his passing and unselfishness is what got him into the league. Now we're going to see if he can be a scorer. But he has a rare kind of thing of size along with initiating an offense, Shaq.
And
not too many guys I've seen like that.
Not only that, the whole team around him gets better because he makes things easier for his teammates. You know why? Played at LSU, baby. Love Shack University.
Philadelphia could be a team on the
Love
rise.
Shack University.
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin Harlan has the call.
Okay, boo-boo, I see you got moves. Somebody's in a good mood.
Nah, I'm glad to be home. I got a DVR full of my stories, and as soon as y'all get this win, I intend to go home and watch every last one.
Okay, well, we better get that W then so that you could be in a good mood to watch all your stories.
Why you say it like that? Is he making fun of me?
And a stirring rendition of the Stars Spangled Banner by the terrific Linda Lynn, getting us ready for NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls. And back in action is Chris Dunn. They're more than happy he is suited up and ready to contribute.
And man, injuries, they can just be so tough. The pain, the rehab, there's a monotony to it. Not being able to help your team out on the court. All of it weighs on you. And I'm sure he's excited and relieved to finally be back in uniform.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from...
Good evening, Kevin.
Thanks, DA, and Philly loves guys that work hard. Great attitude to build your team around for sure. Well, tonight, Clark, we have a matchup that showcases two teams that are very deadly from beyond the arc. Just how important has the three-point shot become in the NBA?
It's become the most important shot in the NBA in my mind, Kevin, because it puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. It's a shot that the fans can anticipate and really get into, and it forces the defense to spread out. I mean, the best offenses in the league now are really good at utilizing the three-point shot, making it and taking them to spread the defense.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Covington and Simmons, the duo at forward. Bellinelli is out there with Fultz, and it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Valentine. They double him with Simmons, pulls up on the wing, and that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 5. Well, the All-Star break isn't too far off in the future. A lot of chatter has been going around the league saying DJ has a good chance of landing Greg a trip to All-Star weekend.
Well, you know DJ is going to be a fan favorite. With the way he's performed so far, you can definitely see him playing his way onto that roster.
Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense has to be aware of DJ's sniping skills. I mean, this dude is a laser. Superb at getting in a good position and knocking it down from behind the arc.
Fultz kicks to Simmons. Holmes has a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And, you know, the Sixers were heavily criticized for the so-called process, enduring the pain of losing big. People forget the prior decade when the team tried to contend, only won a single playoff series.
And the technical free throw is good. And Clark, it's true the Sixers were a team long stuck in the middle. Does that help explain why they employed such drastic measures to rebuild?
I think so, Kevin. Clearly, they tried getting there the usual way when you try to develop players. And maybe add a key free agent here or there, and it didn't quite work, and the process was plan B, and that process has really started to pay some dividends, so I don't blame them for trying it.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here's DJ. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Holmes. Down low. Here's Simmons. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just pure money.
Releases. And it's Chicago scoring again.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this. I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause the miss.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. In the corner, Holmes with it. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. And Valentine over to help. Here's Bellinelli. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Levine. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touching.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And Valentine over to help. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Jaren Grant, number 1.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Out left to the wing, Covington with the steal. So the lob for Simmons, and stolen by Valentine. And there's Levine on the assist by Markkanen.
And you have two things working there, Kevin. Good awareness by Levine on the pick, then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
Fultz kicks to Covington. Knocks it loose and stolen by DJ. Jumps up and DJ throws it down.
And you know, the scary thing is he's still adding to his offensive game. Man, he's a thrilling player to watch. Love the confidence, quiet confidence he brings to this end.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. And here are the 76ers now. The Bulls getting the bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Covington kicks to Simmons. Shoots over Markkanen. It's tipped.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
Just 2 to shoot. Fultz.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Well, you still got to know the situation and be aware. I mean, he wasn't getting to that ball. Best to not get out of control and pick up that foul.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got a piece of it. Holmes kicks to Bellinelli. And Levine comes to help. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the 76ers.
And the three-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
Four on the clock. Here's Fultz.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
Now here's Simmons. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Holmes, good.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him. And, you know, through the long rebuild in Philly, the Sixers' strategy was to develop unproven players and try to find some diamonds in the rough. Not a bad way to go when you're going to be patient. And Robert Covington might have been their best find. A very good defender at both forward spots.
Markkanen on the double team. Now, DJ. He's got 27. Got that bucket in no time at all. DJ's got 30 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for DJ. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately, and 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
And Covington offensively, mostly a catch-and-shoot score.
Yeah, he plays well off others. His three-point percentage has kind of went south the last few seasons, but if he works on that, I think he's got a place with this team, or if not this team, then certainly in the league.
And that one's good, Simmons.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him down there.
Pulls up, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Fultz kicks to Covington. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Over Markkanen. It's tipped. They recover it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. The Bulls leading by 23. Grant the pass to DJ. The three-pointer is right on target. DJ's got 35.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Poked away. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. And DJ throws it down.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Pass to Bellinelli. Holmes, that's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play. And that sends DJ to the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons. Clark, you were a strong free throw shooter when you played. Why do some big men have such a hard time being at least serviceable at the free throw line?
Well, I'm not as big as some of the biggest guys that have the most trouble. Typically, you see guys north of 6'8", 6'9", struggling tremendously from the line in general. And because of that, I think sometimes it's the mechanics of shooting the ball, and big hands can sometimes be a hindrance to that. Oftentimes, it's a matter of how much do you work at it, and how soon do you start working at it. A lot of times, big guys tend to focus on their post moves and scoring the ball close to the bucket and not as much as shooting. But you're seeing more and more big guys with sweet strokes, and I think it's a matter of, again, basic fundamentals, mechanics, and then putting in hours and hours and hours of work on it.
Count the basket.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Shoots a fader, and DJ with the basket on the assist from Dunn. DJ's got 43 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Up top, Simmons. 6 points for him. Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons got 8 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
They double him with Simmons. Got that one up quick. 45 points for DJ.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
They double him with Saric. Drills it from outside. 48 points for DJ.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kicks it to Covington. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Screen by Saric. The dish to Redick. Out to the right wing. Saric has the open look, and it's DJ with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now, here's McConnell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Left side, Saric. Back to Covington. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And it's always terrific when Covington gets going down in the paint. I mean, this guy can score the ball from anywhere on the floor.
They double him with Simmons. And again, shot good from DJ. DJ's got 52 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Simmons sets a screen for Redick. Covington with it. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always in attack mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Simmons to the middle. Dario Saric again.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Bulls out front, running away with it. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for JJ and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling, flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, Redick and Covington make up the perimeter. Ilyasova out there with Dario Saric, and it's McConnell in at the one spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bucks was tremendous. Just an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride. And, I love Chris Dunn when he was in college. He was the 5th overall pick in 2016 from Providence. It hasn't been an easy start for him in his NBA career, but that happens sometimes. It takes a minute. He's had a hard time finding minutes, but he's a hard worker. He's a terrific kid. I think it's just a matter of continuing to grow and develop, trust the process, and this guy is going to be an impact player.
Fires from the wing, and DJ with the basket on the assist from Dunn. DJ's got 10 points in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Covington with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Saric just screen on Holiday. Wells comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot, and stolen by DJ. Wells dishes to Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. From deep, hits the three-point bomb. 6 points for Shammy Wells.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Redick. Sharch with the screen for Redick. They get a hand on it, and stolen by DJ. Wells kicks to DJ. And it's Chicago scoring again.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low, here's Sharch. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Puts it up. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from DJ.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And stolen by DJ. Here's the break, the finish, and DJ throws it down.
Hey, this is easy money for DJ. Loves these easy scoring chances. Wastes no time in leaking out in transition.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Sharch, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharch has got 10 points in the quarter.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Done shot's good.
Gotta admire that vision now. Like how DJ scans the floor in order to find the open man and does it well.
To the inside, Dario Saric again. Saric has got 16.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The shot's good.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
And there's the pass to Covington. Saric just screen on Holiday. And Redick kicks to McConnell. Here's Saric. Got a hand on it. They double him with Saric. Dunn passes to Holiday. Dunn at the elbow. Launches it. Another three for Chicago.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Saric, that's good.
Man,
cheat
have they been
activated.
effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a look here at the shot chart for DJ.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Wells with the steal. Feeds to DJ. Dishes to Wells. And the Bulls another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Saric with the screen for Fultz. Outside, Bellinelli. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 5th rebound in this one. Done. Here's Holiday. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Clark, you've been a member of this booth and many others for quite some time. I've always wondered, how did you make the jump into broadcasting?
Well, you know what? I've always enjoyed the game, Kevin, been a student of the game, and have enjoyed reading and playing with words. So when my basketball playing career ended prematurely back in 1987, I got a chance to do Pacers radio, and from there fell in love with this new career and wanted to excel at it. And I've been at it now for over 30 years and hope to have a few more left in front of me.
Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
On a 1 to 10 scale, Wells is a 10 as an athlete, a great athlete. His vertical, extra impressive.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Bucks.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Ben Simmons is second, and of course DJ.
And they've each come into their own, I think, as rebounders during this stretch. I think they're getting used to the more physical nature of the NBA.
Yeah, wiping the glass clean and not leaving a spot or streak. Let me tell you something about these two. They do it with heart, plenty of it. And that's something you can't teach.
And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way, and it's good for 2. Wells has got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Fultz, looking for his first basket still in this one. That's tipped. Here's Wells. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
DJ kicks to Portis, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I love the unselfishness. DJ is constantly looking for his guys, a true team player.
And here's Fultz. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Sharch dishes to Redick. Rebound by the Bulls. DJ's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Portis. Another one falls for Chicago.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Fultz to the wing on the left. Left side, Sharch. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose and stolen by DJ. Holiday, the pass to DJ. He misses the wide open dunk. Shot to stop the run, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Wells in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. This one for 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from DJ.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Sharch, and he makes that one. Sharch has got 23.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Wasted no time on that one.
And this is what you want to see. I mean, DJ firing quickly right off the pass, not giving the defense any time to react.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Dunn over to help. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Saric. The Bulls getting the bucket. 5 to shoot. And Holmes throws it down.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Wells' shot is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Fultz. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down. Even if it's a tough shot, any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Jaren Grant in for Dunn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons checked in for Dario Saric. No good from Simmons.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Puts it up from 17. Wells kicks to Portis. Another three for Chicago.
Got to respect how attentive to detail Wells is. I mean, he's excellent at feeling when one of his guys has a clean look.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Wow, that was amazing in the first half behind the arc. Are you trying to set a record for made threes tonight?
Yeah, I don't keep up with these. What's the record? Steph hit like 13 or something. You know, I'm about to double that. That's right. 26 total, and you could write that down and print it because it is going to happen, DA. You know, I just wish they had a 4-point shot so I could set the record straight, too. You know, most of my shots are pretty. You know, they should be worth 4 points. That's all I'm saying.
I guess that extra point is for style, guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Grant is out there with Levine. Then there's Valentine. Then there's Markkanen. And it's DJ in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, building towards something great. And, man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
Here's Simmons. It's deflected.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
And here we go. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
To the middle. Will it go? Holmes, good. Holmes got 12.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Levine, it's Chicago with another bucket.
And now look here, guys. I mean, Levine is a tough assignment. Don't make any mistakes about that. He's about 6'5" and has tremendous explosion off the floor.
Now here's Fultz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
A smart, decisive pass inside there. He really made it easy for his teammate.
The three, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
Now here's Fultz. There's the double team with Grant. Poked away and stolen by DJ. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for him. Almost looks too easy for him, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Bulls getting the bucket. And stolen by DJ. And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Markkanen on the double team. And stolen by DJ. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
It's hard enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
And Holmes throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
They double him with Simmons. Lets it go with a three. And the Bulls, another three.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Well, we know just how athletic the NBA has become. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Holiday dishes to DJ. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow. What can you say?
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Knocked away. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. And DJ throws it down.
Man, gotta love whenever DJ jams it down. Definitely possesses the bouncing ability, that leaping ability necessary to throw it down.
Screen by Sharch. And Dunn over to help. And Philadelphia has possession. Fultz the pass to Simmons. Ilyasova a screen. Will it go? And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And Ben Simmons putting on over 30 pounds of muscle going into his rookie season. Do you think there was any connection between that extra weight and the broken bone he suffered in his foot?
I could certainly understand why people might speculate that, but I'm not going to go there. Clearly, strength is more important than additional weight, and those kinds of injuries do tend to show up because of overuse, though, Kevin.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Hey, sometimes you just got to respect the fact he can make contested shots. DJ showing superb focus and concentration in the face of some pretty aggressive defense.
Now here's Redick. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And stolen by DJ. To the middle. And DJ throws it down.
Like the awareness Wells shows on the floor, constantly keeping his eyes moving so he can spot his guys up.
Fultz kicks to Ilyasova. Holiday brings the double team. Saric got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Portis, the pass to DJ. It's deflected. Now Fultz looking for his first basket still in this one. Pulls up, and DJ gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Fultz with the ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Dunn dishes to DJ. Wells in the corner. Another three for Chicago.
Gotta respect the long-range shot of Wells. Can certainly drain these perimeter jumpers.
And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now here's Payne on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Ilyasova out there with Holmes. And there's Fultz. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Anderson in at the three.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
DJ kicks to Payne. Here's Wells, and the Bulls tack on two more. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Love the confidence on the drive. DJ is great at finding holes in the defense and then attacking it.
Now here's Redick. And stolen by DJ. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. Holiday gets the bucket.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Guys, the big advantage has really been the points off turnovers.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the feed to Anderson. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Ilyasova can't hit. Here's Chicago. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. High post try. And another hit. Shot made once more from DJ.
Really got to respect the mid-range game of DJ. He has a lot of confidence shooting from that area.
And stolen by DJ. Here's Payne. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
Wells comes with the double team. Inside. Holmes kicks to Fultz. Back to Holmes. Holmes. Great positioning on the putback.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Payne. Here's Wells. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And stolen by DJ. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
And they've really made the most of all those chances they've had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
And Anderson kicks to Ilyasova. They double him with DJ. Here's Holmes, and again, it's Philadelphia.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
And you were a good defender, Greg, so you tell me, how do you guard that? I mean, the height, the soft release, not a lot you can do against that combination.
Clark, there are a lot of great rim protectors right now in the NBA.
Yeah, there sure are, and there are a couple, though, that stand out to me. Gobert and Whiteside. I mean, they are just like octopuses in their ability to hover around that rim and challenge and change and block shots. Those 2 guys really stand out to me.
Yeah.
I also think you've got to consider DeAndre Jordan, too. With his athleticism, he's become better as a rim protector in his last few years.
Right. You're right, Clark. The kick out to Anderson. No good with the triple. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. It's good.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run.
Here's Anderson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. To stop the run. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Vonleh's checked in for Portis. Then for the 76ers, Amir Johnson's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Anderson can't get it to go.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And here are the 76ers now. After the Bulls pick up 2. Passes to Ilyasova. Trains the three-pointer.
This is the kind of player Ilyasova is. I mean, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's thinking about letting the shot go.
Pulls up on the wing. And DJ with the basket on the assist from Wells.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Luwawu. McConnell kicks to Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice hands that time by Johnson, able to gather and go up with no problems at all inside.
Fades and shoots. And another hit. Shot made once more from DJ.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him, easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out, he's doing it.
Johnson, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
You know, you look at Johnson, he's in that upper echelon when you talk about offensive rebounders, so you've got to account for him.
A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Here's Luwawu. Knocked loose. Wells comes with the double team. Anderson wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wells passes to DJ. He kicks to Vonleh. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And again it will fall. Basket good there from DJ.
Hey, DJ's a flat-out baller, straight up. The defense trying to tie him down, but in the end, he always overcomes. His will can't be denied.
And the basket by Johnson.
Awesome feed there. That pass was on point.
Chicago's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
And the 76ers making a change here. Sharge has checked in. Clark, we've seen a few active players have their own podcasts that they produce throughout the season. That's a good idea or a bad idea for them?
Again, I'm ambivalent to that because the landscape is so different now with the social media platforms. And I like the fact that players have a chance to control their narrative, their story, through the different social media platforms, the Players Tribune, podcasts. Now, you have to balance that with your responsibilities and obligations to your team, your teammates, and your franchise. And so that's where it becomes a challenge, managing your time effectively and using it wisely. But clearly, players should have the opportunity to be fully engaged people beyond just playing the game.
Anderson kicks to McConnell. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. And DJ throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Another triple-double tonight. So is this something you're planning to do all season?
As often as I can. I feel like when I'm able to contribute in multiple ways, the team is better off. Of course, there's no way that I'm able to get numbers without the help of my guys. So, all credit should be sent their way. I felt, we played a strong game tonight.
Well, you all did, but you led the way, so congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yeah, baby. Another one tonight. Yes. Oh, did a good job tonight, Rook.
Thanks, man.
Man. Points, check. Rebounds, check. Assists, check. Help D, block, steals, check, and check. You had a stat buffet out there tonight, Rook.
Thanks, Sham. A balanced stat sheet is the key to a healthy career.
Right. Really coming into your own, fam. Keep rolling.
You was all right.
All right, boy.
You close.
Getting there.
Yo, who's the most famous person you've seen come up in here?
I don't know. Probably LeBron.
Me.
I can't believe y'all didn't say Kobe.
Well, hello, Driving Miss Fresh. How you doing today? Adhering to our no social media, no video policy, I hope.
You ain't gotta worry about me, yo.
Look, despite her rough demeanor, she's actually pretty respectful of the boundaries and limitations you set up, Hannah. So don't worry about it, okay?
I love me some rules, you know what I'm saying? I even use the bathroom and everything.
Yeah, so I saw your video on TMZ with all the paparazzi on you. That's a really interesting way to build build a brand.
Yo, I gotta stay on my hustle, you know what I'm saying? Be fresh hustle. I can't pass up an opportunity with like 20 cameras in my face.
No, 20 cameras in his face.
Well, actually, it was just at my place. I wasn't there, to be honest.
Anyway, you ready to bounce?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, you guys need anything from me?
Well, I assume
Nope.
since
Okay,
you're
cool.
slumming it with Miss Fresh that we're done for the night.
Yeah, interviews in the can.
Yeah,
social
drive
stuff.
safe,
Okay.
Miss Fresh.
Stay strong, C-Money.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Me too.
Get some
Roscoe's.
food. No, I'm always down, B.
Hey, welcome to the NBA store.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm good for now.
Okay, thanks for stopping in. See you next time.
Man, I forgot my key.
You always forget something. I have an extra one for you.
You're the GOAT, Spinelli?
Style pizza.
Hey, sweet, the pizza's here. How much we owe you?
Charlie and the Stat Kid and whoever you are? What are you guys doing in my house?
Hey, Mr. Pizza Man, how much we owe you for the pizza?
Why are you asking
Yo,
about
that's
pizza, bro?
repetition, man. That's repetition. Yo, you're looking at my new improv team, Fresh Lettuce. You know what I'm saying?
B, since when do you do improv?
Yo, it keeps the intelligence sharp and makes you quick on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Twinkle toes, pop,
Hey,
pop,
hey,
pop,
God,
pop, pop, pop,
just
pop.
stop
You
it.
know what I'm saying? I saw your agent Brian on the phone the other day. His comebacks was so quick. You know what I'm saying? I had to do this.
It's like live action problem solving. That's why I love it.
And it's good for networking, too. To meet people.
Look, B, I'm really happy for you. I just have one small question. Why y'all gotta do improv at my place?
Yo, what else is we gonna do it, man? Come on now.
The last place we practiced in was a broom closet in a church basement. This is way better.
We playing questions only. All your responses gotta be in the form of a question. You down to play?
So it's like Jeopardy.
Yo, I thought you hated that game.
Did I ever tell you I was on Jeopardy once?
What makes you think I hate it?
Yo, did you win?
Do you really want to hear this story?
What are you doing? Why is he talking like that? Why didn't you tell me you were having people over?
Remember when I had texted you that I formed an improv group?
Don't most reputable improv groups practice in a theater?
Ain't this place so much nicer than a theater?
Wow. So this is your basketball court?
Do you think I should change the locks?
Is you sure you haven't played this before?
Okay, I'm done.
Fresh lettuce.
Don't fall, B. You good?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got the weak knees. Stanky leg all day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And the Orlando Magic tried to make a...
All right, little bro, no peeking, man.
I'm not looking, I swear.
All right.
Where are we going, though?
Stop, turn around. Hey, wait right there. You better not open your eyes, man.
Okay.
All right, little bro, go ahead and open your eyes.
Never make that sound again.
Sorry, I just can't believe it. This is really for me?
Yeah, man, this is from us to you.
Yeah, man, you deserve it, bro. Oh, man. I couldn't afford these in a million years. You guys are the greatest. I gotta go try these on.
Go for it, man.
Jack. I love you guys, man. This is awesome. I'm gonna cry. Hey, man, we did good.
Yeah, we did, man. You're a good kid.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the match. And before...
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient...
Thank you, David. And at this point of the season, Steve, most players have a defined role in what they're expected to do from the coaching staff. Just how important is that to have for players in the NBA to have a roadmap to follow and stay between the lines?
It's extremely important. Reason why is you want to know what a guy's going to bring you night in and night out. And obviously, throughout the game and throughout the season and in playoffs, you have some injuries. Guys' roles change. But when everybody's on the same page and doing their job, and that's a big, I could say, quote in the NBA, do your job and good things happen.
Yep. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Maurice Spade's out there with Vucevic, and it's Mack in at the 1.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from DJ. DJ's got 5 now.
This is where we're going in the NBA right now. Stretch bigs.
Ross with it. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Mack. And here is Ross. Picked by Vucevic. Ross with it. Now guarded by Valentine. It's good from long range. Max got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Yep, it's good. And another 3 from DJ. DJ's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bulls. And Mack kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Fournier. Vucevic, a screen on Levine. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Vucevic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. 5th on the list, DJ.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Vucevic with the bucket. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And the jam by Valentine.
You know, we preach it all the time. Unselfish basketball. DJ making the extra pass. To a wide open team.
The Magic trail by 4. There's the double team with Grant. Chicago with the ball. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the 76ers.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
Ross on the wing. To the inside. Spates with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Again, the Magic score.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Mack. And now Orlando on the break. Ross leading the charge. The Bulls leading by 4. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Again, Chicago.
That's something Zach works on to round out his game. Consistency from the mid-range.
Ross on the wing. Now the dish to Vucevic. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. And Levine, here we go. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Matt. He's covered by Grant. And stolen by DJ. Dishes it to Valentine. Pass to DJ. Shoots it. Another one falls for Chicago.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that can happen on the road. You can get a little bit tight, and often it really shows itself at the free throw line.
And as a visiting team, you're already behind the 8 ball. Can't afford to give up opportunities like that.
And for the Magic, it's really been a musical chairs with their coaches. A lot of churning on the roster, but the pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly, it's been a mess.
4 on the shot clock. For 3, Fournier drains it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
The tray, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's the double team with Grant. Kicks to Ross. Pass to Vucevic. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Levine inside the three-point line. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And stolen by DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And DJ throws it down.
I love it. DJ, quick to change ends, knows exactly where to go for the finish.
Vucevic is screen on Grant. Poked away and stolen by DJ. Up the floor, and DJ throws it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one, and there is no slowing down this young man.
And DJ throws it down.
And this is the best feeling if you're DJ, hitting from anywhere he wants. The rim seems like it's the size of the ocean.
The Magic trail by 16. Ross on the wing, uncovered, and that one hits back iron.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
And DJ throws it down.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. On the last few seasons, the NBA has seen its share of teams that provide that villain role for the league. The Warriors, perhaps with Kevin Durant, LeBron when he was in Miami and now in Cleveland. Do you think having a villain in the NBA is a good thing for the league?
Well, I think the right type of villain, and when you start talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, those are right type of villains because they're getting criticized as a villain because of not of their actions on the floor or off the court, just the choices they made to switch teams. But both those guys, LeBron and Kevin Durant, so far has handled it perfectly. And that's why the league's in good hands.
And Mack kicks to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. There's the feed to Vucevic. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. From downtown, and DJ with the basket on the assist by Grant. 33 points for DJ.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. There are a lot of punishing players in the league, Steve, you know that, who will just hound that offensive glass. Who are your top picks for the best offensive rebounders right now in the league?
I think Andre Drummond, Dwight Howard, Kenneth Faried, some of those guys that just attack the glass. DeAndre Jordan. Some of those guys are just relentless. Zach Randolph doesn't do it with a lot of athleticism, but he gets great position. Those guys have a knack of getting offensive rebounds.
And they can just read it well, right? A lot of guys just read these rebounds the right way. They know where that bounce is going to go, the angle of the shot and everything else.
It's such an art to be able, like you said, to read the angle and get into position and understanding how guys miss shots. And that's an art because guys have to put in a lot of film work to do that.
3 on the clock. Here's Mack. They get it again, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling. In the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Out to the wing. The shot by Speights. Nobody around. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And you see what makes Speights so valuable. His ability at that position to stretch the floor.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Mack, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Vucevic with the bucket.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Grant kicks to Markkanen. Now here's DJ. Not a lot of room. Fires for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
You talk about zeroed in, DJ with the rise and fire from distance.
Mack the pass to Vucevic. Speights sets a screen for Vucevic. Speights sets a screen. Here's Isaac. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot, no good. And DJ throws it down.
Late defensive rotation. You must keep an eye on DJ at all times.
A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Vucevic. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Grant dishes to DJ. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. DJ's got 44.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Picked by Vucevic. And Mack kicks to Vucevic. Tries a 3. Mack, good. Mack's got 6 points.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range. We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
To the wing right side. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DJ. Valentine wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Valentine's got his second bucket.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Isaac for the 3. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, and he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
And the Bulls another 3.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Markkanen on the double team. Knocks it loose. Now here's Mack. He's covered by Grant. And stolen by DJ. And DJ throws it down.
This is when DJ's at his best, when he's playing with an aggressive mindset.
Speights kicks to Mack. 2 on the clock. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
Ending this one with a bang.
DJ has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before, only in the NBA. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
They've got DJ, Valentine out there with Portis. Then there's Dunn, and it's Wells in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's good on the putback. Isaac's got the first basket of the second quarter for Orlando.
Yeah, I tell you what, Isaac really rebounds well for his position. Takes advantage of that length and his reach to track down rebounds.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. Just an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
They get it back, and the basket by Isaac.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Pass to Portis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drills it from outside. And it's 9 points for Shammy Wells.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. And Jonathan Isaac, a 6'11" small forward out of Florida State. You know, we're seeing more and more players like this with the length of a center and the guard skills. You know, you think of KD, of Brandon Ingram, and now Isaac.
Now Mack. He's got 6 and stolen by DJ. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Orlando's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And the story for Jonathan Isaac, as a sophomore in high school, Greg, he stood 6'3" and played guard. He hit a growth spurt, as you can see.
Yeah, and it makes a difference. I think what I notice most is that he's retained not just the perimeter skill, but also the fluidity. I mean, he's light on his feet and really moves well. Remember, there was another guy that was a point guard that had a nice growth spurt. I think his name was Anthony Davis.
Pulls up. And DJ with the basket on the assist from Dunn. 59 points for DJ.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Dunn over to help. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Bulls.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
He dishes it to Wells. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Biyombo. And stolen by Dunn. Now here's DJ, guarded closely. Picked his pocket. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. Got a piece of it.
And there's a certain art to blocking shots without fouling. DJ with perfect timing.
Let's go. And that's good for 2. DJ's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
And Dunn over to help. And stolen by DJ. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at DJ, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
3 on the clock. Matt Holiday with the block, and he gets it back.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Now here's DJ. He's tightly guarded, and he gets the bucket.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
And Dunn over to help. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Taking a look at some numbers for Matt. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
With the shot. And there it is again from him. And shot good from DJ.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Wells comes with the double team. Now here's Matt, guarded by Holiday. There's the pick. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Hazanya's got his first bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Well, this Bulls team, the definition of mediocre last season, finished a 41-41 record. They decided it was time to trade away Jimmy Butler and go young.
Here's Isaac. He's got 9. Knocked loose. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Well, now let's check out the rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group of young men right now. DJ number 1. They get a hand on it, and stolen by DJ. The finish, and DJ throws it down.
And when Wells spots one of his guys wide open and doesn't hesitate at all, just gets it over before the D can react.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good from Simmons. Holiday, the pass to DJ. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Dunn. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
If you don't stick with Dunn, he'll burn you. What quickness down the floor.
Pass to Isaac. They need this. Biyombo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Biyombo's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Hits it from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Mack kicks to Biyombo. Here's Isaac. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Isaac's got 11.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Mack. He's guarded closely. Knocks it loose. Wells comes with the double team. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Dunn, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Shammy Wells. How last month turned out for him? 4th in field goal percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And DJ throws it down.
Aggressive move by DJ. Once he sees the opening, you know he's in.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Mack kicks to Hezonja. He feeds it to Simmons for the 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 3 rebounds now in this one. This one for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The hand in his face did not bother him. DJ does a good job of maintaining concentration.
They double him with DJ. Yambo dishes to Mack. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Hezonja. 5 on the clock. They double him with DJ. Over Holiday. Not enough on that one as it misses. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Orlando Magic do have a stacked front court. They've got plenty of size. Head coach Frank Vogel said, in today's small ball NBA, we think we can beat the heck out of teams in the paint. But shooting has been a hindrance, and he conceded we might have to win some games, 68-65. Kevin?
Going against the grain, DA. Thank you. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Biyombo. Spates comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Hezonja. And Fournier subbed in for Simmons. It's stolen by Mack. He kicks to Fournier. And Dunn over to help. Fournier with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. A look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Orlando, they're at the bottom of the conference.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year, no doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Mack, the pass to Ross. To the paint, it's tipped. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Dunn kicks to DJ. So it's Orlando now.
You think back when Fred Hoiberg was a player in the NBA, great shooter who had a strong knowledge of the game. Not too surprised he ended up as a coach.
And Dunn over to help. Knocked away. Ross on the wing. Feeds to Vucevic. To the middle. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. Spates has got 5 points so far. And Smitty, you and Hoiberg played against one another during your careers and even guarded each other, I think, from Time to time, what was it like going up against a player like him?
You know, Kevin, he must have been real young because I'm so old. I don't remember that, but I do know and remember Fred Hoiberg and watching him coach. He is a fast decision maker. Also would find space as a player, and you see some of his strengths as a player and how he designs his offense right now.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Dunn over to help, and stolen by DJ. Another one falls for Chicago.
And there you go, terrific rhythm on that play. DJ catches the rock, and he was ready to fire.
Tipped away. Ross in the corner. This one for three. That shot is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Frank, you're playing a team that imposed its will early. How do you adjust?
You can talk about all you want. You can show them all the tape, but you know you have to get out there and feel their pace. You know, and hopefully we have felt it and we can adjust to it now.
We will see if that happens, Coach. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
He's been one of, if not the hardest worker over the first two quarters. His tenacity has been the difference.
So on the floor for Orlando, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Vucevic is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Mack in at point guard. So it's Chicago now. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Got that one up quick. DJ's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. Magic shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
So it's Orlando now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Ross. Markkanen pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A fadeaway. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Grant. DJ's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, DJ had great concentration on that play. Real steady, knocked down that shot, made it look easy.
Valentine's shot, good.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Ross, that's good.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
From the wing, another one falls for Chicago.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
And the way we have kind of a positionless game now, Smitty, there is no part of the court, I mean any part of the court, which not one person cannot go to. I mean, a point guard can play any place. The big can go outside like you just talked about.
You're totally right. And now you've seen bigs shooting 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line. And a lot of point guards starting to post up. It is definitely positionless basketball that we're seeing right now.
But fun to watch. Seeing those bigs shoot like that, wow, fun to watch.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down
on shooter.
Fades back. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Mag dishes to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DJ. Vucevic with the block. But they recover it. Valentine kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Fires top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
For Chicago, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
There's the dish to Spates. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So fluid in the catch and shoot game. Maurice Spates can give you that from the center position.
Takes the three. Yep, it's good. And another three from DJ.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has a touch to knock these down.
And stolen by DJ. Grant the pass to DJ. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Poke loose and stolen by DJ. Grant down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
They get a hand on it. Here's Mack. The dish to Spates. Down low, Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 24.
That was a nice setup by Spates. He's really been trained to make the extra pass.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Grant. DJ dishes to Valentine. Let's go. And there it is again. Nice make there from DJ.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ross has got 11 points.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And that one is good from DJ.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Now here's Matt. He's got 6. There's the double team with Grant. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Lopez is checked in. 17 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Simmons. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. By himself, and DJ throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Shrink the floor. When you're on the...
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Wells is out there with Payne. Then there's Vonleh. And it's DJ. And it's Holiday in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Spates sets a screen for Simmons. Here's Azania. Wants to get it to Speights and does. Buries it down low.
Well, first of all, you see the size that he brings. Maurice Speights was an interior player when he entered the league.
Got that one up quick. DJ's got 5 points now this quarter.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Here's Biyombo, and the shot goes in.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Dishes it to Holiday. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, as we become more of a jump shooting league, the value has risen for guys who can square up with no hesitation.
And the shot goes in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wells passes to DJ. From the high post, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Cool and steady from mid-range. DJ looking comfortable working that in-between area.
And stolen by DJ. Jumps up, and Holiday with the slam.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Back to Aflalo. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Payne. And Simmons kicks to Hezonja. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Speights. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Bulls have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Here's Payne. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And the steal then right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Perfect read. Takes a chance, certainly pays off. And last season, Cameron Payne getting traded over to the Bulls was part of the big swap between teams that also included Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott. Bulls wanted him to shore up their guard depth.
And stolen by Payne. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Poked away. And Aflalo kicks to Simmons. And the slam dunk by Speights.
And though he's focused on his perimeter game, Speights showing he can still get it done at the rim.
Puts up a 3. And DJ with the basket on the assist from Payne.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Well, you always hear about a player working extra hard in the offseason when they're approaching free agency, or how much truth is there to the idea, Steve, of a player doing more in a contract year, trying harder?
Well, you hear it. I mean, you're here teammates. You're here guys, competitors. You hear us analysts saying, you know when there's a contract year for a lot of guys, and you look at a guy putting in a little bit more effort. I think the guy that you respect the most is when they play the same way all the time, whether it's a contract year or the first year. A lot of guys do ramp it up and make more shots when it's a contract year.
But that's human nature, don't you think? I mean, if you know there's a prize at the end, the harder you work. If there's a big test at the end of the week, you study harder. I mean, I would just think that's just human nature.
It is, and I think for instance, the teams and general managers, you have to do your homework to understand the type of player that you're paying for a long time.
And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. And he comes up with the deuce.
He did it with great body control. DJ absorbs the contact, completes the play, now goes to the line for a potential and one.
Greg, it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least one championship by the year 2030. And I got to say, that's an interesting quote, to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Knocks it loose and stolen by DJ. A pull-up, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That's a nice little pull-up by DJ. A good shot to have in your arsenal for when the defense overplays the drive.
And stolen by DJ. On up the court, and the shot goes down.
And now you're starting to see them just turn up the tempo a little bit.
Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
And DJ throws it down.
And a late reaction by the defense makes that one a no contest.
You know, he got out before people could turn their heads, and he's already gone with no hesitation.
Knocked away and stolen by DJ. Out left to the wing. Kicks to paint. And stolen by Biyombo. Now Simmons. The feed to Biyombo. Passes it to Afflalo. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot to stop the drought. Chicago grabs the miss. DJ's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Well, the NBA has taken great strides to ensure a competitive balance, Steve, over the past decades, but they have a long way to go to achieve complete parity. I don't know that it can ever be done. How do you feel about the current competitive balance of the league right now?
You know, I think it's good, but Kevin, you're totally right. You can't get complete parity. You're going to have injuries, and I think when you have injuries, it changes the whole dynamic of these teams.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game will be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
You know, honestly, DA, you know, I don't know how all those shots went in. I mean, you know, my teammates, they just kept looking out for me every trip down the floor, and, you know, I just didn't want to let them down, so I just kept shooting. You know, if it weren't for them, I definitely would not have scored as much as I did. So, you know, I love playing with these guys.
Well, I'm sure the feeling's mutual. Congrats on the win, guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
There he is. DJ Buckets, boy. I see you out there. You're killing it, man.
Thanks,
you killing it.
Whoa, deja vu.
It's like we've been here before. Past life, you think?
I'm serious, that was weird. Whoa, deja vu.
It's like we've been here before. Past life, you think?
I'm serious, that was weird.
Okay, deja vu over.
That is kind of different. So he passing the ball from left to right. What?
SK and Charlie, what are you guys doing here? We just finished up the improv group. I was just telling B about...
He was telling me about this mumbo jumbo about three-pointers and like mid-range. I don't know. I told him to show me, but I still don't really get what he's talking about.
Yeah, that sounds like SK. So how'd it go tonight?
Good, good. I killed it. You know what I'm saying? As usual.
Yeah, it was good. How do you guys know each other anyway?
Oh, we go way, way, way back to like nursery school days, you know what I mean?
Yup, me and my twin sister, Lil Tasty, a.k.a. Yellow Mamba, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Inside joke, inside joke. We used to kick it with DJ since we was babies. Since you was crying when your parents left you at school.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. You only bring it up like all the time, man. Hey, SK, since you're gonna be at my place like all the time, why don't you just kind of do your job and bring the stat reports, man?
Hey, what's a stat kid do anyway? How you get that job?
You don't want it.
Hey, he's been helping me keep my efficiency up.
What's
I
that?
appreciate you, bro.
It's like making the most out of every opportunity. Basically taking the best shots possible, passing to an open teammate when they're in a position to score. Those are the type of things that lead to an efficient offense. You know, the thing I was telling you about before.
Huh, you know who the best player like that is?
Me in my second season.
Steph Curry.
Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant.
B, have you even watched the basketball game in like the last 4 years?
What you mean? I know the game. Y'all got some nerve.
I mean, are we still doing the improv? Because you can't be serious.
And by the way, his middle name is Just Bean.
I put the jelly in there because he's so extra, you feel me? 81 is 81. I'm talking about 81 points against the Raptors.
No, I get it. I get it. It's just he's never been a super efficient player. Besides that, he's retired now. He doesn't play anymore.
Nah, but she thinks he's coming back for some reason. I don't know.
You watch. With Magic Johnson in the front office, Kobe gonna come back like Mike and the Wizards, right? You watch.
Splash! Pinkies!
Have you ever heard of Michael Jordan?
Ooh,
Ooh, Do you remember your first pair of Jordans, DJ?
I do. Me. Yeah, I do remember. It was the 19s.
Yo, them full flex joints. I had those too.
She has every pair.
Yeah, I apologize because she acts a lot. She's.
What do you apologize? Nah, this is my friend from home / driver / personal assistant / improv coach, B Fresh.
Yo, Fresh lettuce in the building.
What up, B?
Yo, can you get us into MJ's golf tournament?
Oh.
Now you talking, B?
I can't even get invited to that, but there are a ton of perks when you're involved with the Jordan brand.
I'm shocked that they wouldn't invite you. You're so charming. You just light up the whole golf course, probably. The perks, the other perks you said that you have a ton is my favorite amount of perks to choose from.
Fresh kicks at all times. A sizable endorsement contract where you get paid to wear our gear both during NBA games and when you're playing on the streets, and you will be in great company. You see those pennies? Those are the guys in the league who are repped by Nike, Adidas.
Yo, what about Under Armour?
Sure, yeah. Yes, Under Armour too. But you see those quarters? Those are the guys in the league repped by Jordan, CP3, Melo, D. Wade, Blake, Russ.
He's a big quarter.
DJ?
It's a silver
That's
coin for
it,
sure.
yeah.
I mean,
I want to be more than a quarter.
sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Everything you say sounds amazing the way you keep saying it. Did you take a public speaking course?
Shut it down. You know what? What my agent is trying to say is that right now, we're weighing options. You know, we don't really want to commit to anything right now. We need some time.
Okay, I get it. You know what? Way away. Because we have nowhere to go but up. So, we will be in touch with you with an offer in a couple days.
Hey, welcome to the NBA store.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm good for now.
Okay, thanks for stopping in. See you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey, boo-boo. DJ. I don't want to scare you. There's a kid out there with a giant cutout of your head. Just thought you should know.
Boo-boo, I see this all the time, man.
Well, yeah, at home. But this is the first time you ever seen one on the road, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Look, I just want you to be aware so that way if you look in the stands and see a silly mug staring back at you, you won't get scared. I mean, it's not like you got a pretty face like old Boo-Boo.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. From the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, we're set to bring you a Central Division battle between the Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. They're still compensating for the loss of Rodney Hood.
Kevin, he went down a few weeks back, and the good news is they're expecting him back short.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, Grant is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DJ. Then there's Valentine. And it's Markkanen in at the foursome. And Doris, we're in that kind of in-between area. You know, the luster of the season opener has now worn off. Not yet quite to the All-Star break. Crunch time, of course, is still a ways away. How do players go about maintaining that focus here at the midseason?
You know, I think this is interesting. If you're chasing greatness, we hear that expression a lot from LeBron James, I'm chasing greatness. I don't think focus is ever at issue. If you're the Golden State Warriors in the season, you have an opportunity to win 73 games. Focus is never an issue. What's fascinating to me is, can young players sustain attention for the 82-game grind, particularly those rookies? That is the group of players for whom I think it is most difficult.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Thompson kicks to Korver. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Dishes to Love. 5 to shoot. Green with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Grant against Clarkson. To end the run, it's tipped.
Gentlemen, DJ diving into the classics, knocking twice on the pipes on that rejection.
They double him with Green. And another three-point shot falls from DJ. DJ's got 14 points.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Poked away and stolen by DJ. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 16 points for him.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, it was a rough night for him. A lack of focus, I felt like, led to way too many mistakes.
I think you're absolutely right. Too careless with the basketball. I don't think you can expect to win when you're giving away that many opportunities.
DJ really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Poked loose. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, Kev, what terrific rhythm to DJ's game tonight. Nothing rushed, nothing forced, a smooth, efficient performance.
Clarkson kicks to Love. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Green with a screen on Grant. And it's Korver in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
From outside the arc, another triple from DJ. DJ's got 23 points.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Connects from three-point range. Korver's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. Chicago leading by 13. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Grant. And that's now 26 points for DJ. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Green. And another three for Cleveland.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's DJ, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result. And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of his frayed relationship with LeBron. James, with a forceful personality, it seems that may have grated on Irving.
For three, another three for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here is Korver. He has 6. Releases. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. There's one trend we've seen in the league, and emphasis on getting back defensively rather than pounding the offensive glass. I think of San Antonio a little bit when I think about that. Why is that, you think?
You know, I don't know if this is something cyclical and we'll eventually see teams emphasize getting to the offensive glass as a means to help them win. But one of the most dangerous aspects of the NBA right now is transition three opportunities. We're not even seeing teams get back to the hoop and build their defense out. At this point, they're sprinting to the three-point line and then building back toward the hoop. So a drastic difference. We'll see if it changes at any point.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Now, here's Clarkson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Valentine. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now they have not won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
David, thank you. They're putting the priority on offense today if everything goes according to plan.
Yeah, I mean, from the sound of it, they're not going to be using much of the shot clock here in the early going.
And why should they when they have such tremendous quick strike ability? Put pressure on the defense and keep it on.
Now, here's Clarkson. 17 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Shots good by Green.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's DJ. After Jeff Green's bucket, got that one up quick. DJ's got 40 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Korver. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. DJ number 1.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
George Hill's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hill with it. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. Hill kicks to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
And the shot goes in.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They double him with DJ. Hill with it. Now defended by Grant. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
The Bulls leading by 23. Jacks up a 3. It's in from long range. One more from DJ. DJ's got 45 points. Knocked away and stolen by DJ. Stops, pops, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Green. Levine dishes to DJ. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Hill with it. Last game he had 13, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. To the paint. Looking for Korver. He gets it there. Now Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And that one's good, DJ.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Thompson with the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Fades. And it drops once again. The bucket from DJ. DJ's got 54 points. And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev, he says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career, never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
It's Chicago with another bucket.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Thompson passes to Smith. Hill with it. Now defended by Grant. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Bulls have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Free throw good, DJ. Nor is something that's become popular, debating whether a player is a star or a superstar. To you, what's the major difference between those two thoughts?
To me, the biggest difference between star and superstar are those guys who are willing to absorb the label on a night-by-night basis and a moment-by-moment basis. You can't disappear when the stakes get high. You can't disappear on a February night in the middle of the grind pre-All-Star break. Greatness requires you to come with it every single night.
And they don't care about the conversation about them. They're bulletproof in some ways, very thick-skinned.
Very Kobe-like attribute you just referenced.
Very good comparison. Shots good by Green. And here is Grant. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. The tray. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from DJ.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
There's the double team with Grant. Puts it up from 15. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Hill. Love's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
And the Bulls tack on two more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Got a piece of it. Now here's DJ. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Boy, that's how you like to see DJ finish a drive, not holding anything back, send a message.
And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Here's Hill after the Bulls pick up two. A wide open look for Love. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Love's got 5 now.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Love outside. Hill kicks to Love. Lets it go, and the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Bulls running away with it. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice, and kind of spoke about what he thought.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
There's no doubt about that. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Valentine out there with Portis. Then there's Wells. Then it's DJ. And it's Dunn in at the 1. He kicks it to DJ. Inside. Now the pass to Green. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. Just an incredible number of points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Love, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lets it fly. And again it will drop. Another make there from DJ.
I'll tell you, that's a difficult jump shot with a hand in your face like that, but DJ gets enough arc on it to avoid the block.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Dunn. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, for a long time, the reputation of J.R. Smith, not ideal. But, you know, a little bit of poor decision-making, unfocused defensively. He's really matured. He's gotten better on and off the court.
Here's Hill, following the basket by DJ. And stolen by DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Pick up by Hill. There's the dish to Green. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wells comes with the double team. Shot clock at 5. It's good from long range.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
Takes a 3. Sticks another. 3 more from DJ.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
To the middle. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Hill. Hill's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, Chicago.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Love right side. Again, Love missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time. Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Outside Hill. Knocks it loose and stolen by DJ. Portis, the pass to DJ. Portis takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
How about the precision pass from DJ setting up that bucket? You love to see a player with his head up.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. They get a hand on it, and stolen by DJ. Ball's knocked loose, and here are the Bulls now. Dunn dishes to DJ. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Smith outside. He dishes it to Hill. Here's Green. It's blocked. Portis kicks to DJ. From the stripe. And good that time.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And DJ throws it down.
He can really elevate when he gets the chance. DJ putting that vertical and aerial skills to use.
And DJ throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
It's a pick by Love. Osman. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Portis, the pass to DJ. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Love kicks to Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And again the basket from DJ.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Green kicks to Hill. And Dunn over to help. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Valentine. And he gets it to go.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity. Just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Hill has the open look. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Good on the 3-point shot.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from for Chicago.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times. Because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Good. Love's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top.
Ooh, that's a long-range shot. Such a useful tool to have in the kit, and DJ puts it to good work there.
Again, Love missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And stolen by Love. Outside Hill. Osman. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Dunn kicks to DJ. Off the pick. And DJ throws it down.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. And stolen by DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, a little bounce in his step on that possession. DJ driving to the cup and playing with purpose.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And that one's good. Love.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
Dunn kicks to Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jeff Green picks one up. Doris, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Denzel Valentine.
I'll tell you guys, there's a tenacity to his game that you have to like. DJ never gets lazy out there. He always seems to go full speed.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. And yes, it's good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just nice ball movement there to create that shot. Calderon with the dime.
Fires the three, and again, the three-point shot is good from DJ.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Calderon dishes to Smith. Over Holiday, and that one comes up a bit short. Chicago with the ball. Fades and shoots, and again, the basket is good from DJ.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And that one good from Clarkson.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the three ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. And DJ throws it down.
And like how alert Wells is on the floor. High motor, guy who knows when one of his guys is open.
Now, here's Clarkson. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Tries to save it. Smith with it. With 2 seconds left. And DJ throws it down.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're a assessment of how...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about that? Already through two quarters and some change, he's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Clarkson following the basket by DJ. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. DJ number 1.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Korver, 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, this is a guy who entered the league able to hit from deep, but not all that efficiently. Now, LaVine better with his shot selection.
And nice to see Zach LaVine back out on the floor after seeing him lose the back half of last season to injury. Doris, that was a tough blow for him, tearing his ACL, but he hopes to have a full recovery.
Well, I think, Kev, the key piece here is sports medicine can do so much more now with the recovery of an ACL. And when Zach LaVine is healthy, with his burst and the ability in the open floor, this guy is a sight to behold.
Good. And that's now 18 points for Tristan Thompson.
Well, after missing their first 3 shots, they finally get one to go in this half.
Shoots it. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by LaVine.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And DJ throws it down.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Here's Green, the Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Clarkson. Kicks it to Korver. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength. in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yep, it counts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Corver. 9 points in the game so far. Love kicks to Thompson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Levine passes to DJ. Thompson comes with the double team. For three. And so here is Chicago. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 18th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style. Outside, Green. It's deflected. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Here is Corver. 9 points in the game so far.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
Shot from 12, and that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clarkson kicks to Green. Green draws the double. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by DJ. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Chicago making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Now, DJ. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DJ's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. And here's Calderon. He's got 5. To the inside. Holiday with the block. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson comes with the double team. Impressive fadeaway right there.
I'll tell you, the jump shooting ability rounds out DJ's game. When the jumpers are falling, he's totally complete.
Wells comes with the double team. Wells with the steal. All going up court, and DJ throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Thompson dishes to Calderon. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Calderon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Come on now, for a guy who earns his keep from long range, that's just too easy for Calderon.
Lets the three fly. Again from deep, the three-pointer good from DJ.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Now, here's Calderon taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Bonley. Wells is out there with Payne. And it's DJ. And it's Holiday in at the small forward.
And you know, a player with Calderon's experience is going to be able to find the open man on that play every time.
And again, the three-point shot from DJ.
All night. He just won't let up.
The Cavaliers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Calderon with it. Now guarded by Payne. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And there it is again. Nice make there from DJ.
I'll tell you, he's got a good grasp of low post offense. DJ doing work in the interior.
Hey, Doris, on the subject of league expansion, Commissioner Silver has said that 30 teams feels about right at this point. How long do you think it's going to be before we add another franchise or two to the NBA?
Right, let me just say that I completely concur with Commissioner Silver. The last thing we want to see when the NBA is at its peak in popularity is expansion that might dilute some of the competitiveness that we want to see happen. The bigger question right now is these super team issues. Are we at a point where there is such disparity between the best teams in the league and the worst? Let's address that first, and then we can look at expansion down the road.
So you do not like the super team aspect that we're beginning to see formulate it from time to time?
I don't necessarily want to say that. I think the jury is still out, Kevin. We have to see how the next 2 or 3 years plays out as it relates to both Cleveland and Golden State. I think there was a period in the 80s where it felt like it was the Lakers and the Celtics every year. Let's not overreact, but certainly let's not add teams before we make sure we are where we need to be from competitiveness standpoint.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Calderon passes to Zizic. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. They double him with Payne. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, they move it back up the court with pace, and DJ the first to pounce on the fast break opportunity.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside. The shot's good from Zizic. The Bulls have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Took him no time at all on that one. DJ's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Calderon with it. Now guarded by Payne. Calderon kicks to Smith. Feeds it to White. Puts up a 3. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lets it go with a 3. And it finds the net. Another three-point hit from DJ.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Doubled by Smith. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Smith. To the paint. The shot by Zizic, no good.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the outcome of the collective bargaining agreement and a potential 11-year stretch of labor peace, one of the longest in league history. Doris, what does that mean for this great game of ours?
Well, it means certainly that we can all take a sigh of relief. Everybody wants to play basketball and see basketball played. So great for the players, their representation, great for the league, and certainly great for the fans and the television partners.
And Doris, I sense such fairness on both ends, too. It really is a partnership.
You know, I think it would be wise for both the players and the ownership to remember they need each other to peacefully coexist and to thrive. And when you're trying to get an agreement that does the best by both parties, this is what you can have. You can have a long stretch of labor peace that makes everyone happy.
Well said. And so here's Cleveland following the basket by DJ. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wells dishes to DJ. Drills the three-pointer.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous...
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's early, but you've established yourself as a contender that might make a deep playoff run. Is that on your mind?
No, David, it's something that's in the back of your mind, but this early in the season, our goal is to just improve as a team and to get to a point where we can make some serious, make a serious run at the title. If we start putting the cart before the horse, things fall apart in a hurry. So we're just taking it one game at a time, and sorry to have to feed you that cliche, but,
You owe me a nickel. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yo, I kind of feel like Bill Murray in that one movie. What's it called again?
Caddyshack?
Nah, that's not it.
Rushmore.
Nah, that's not it, Coach.
Ghostbusters.
Y'all not letting me explain, man. It's that movie where he lives the same day over and over again, and it kind of feels like this road trip. Like every day is the same. I just can't.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, Groundhog's Day.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Man, I was trying to think of
You
it.
talking about Rushmore and Ghostbusters?
Who is Bill Murray?
The dude from Space Jam.
Which was a good movie, by the way.
No, that was Billy Crystal.
No, that's Deuce Bigalow.
Bye.